Now, as a blacksmith and a woodworker, obviously I like seeing this, but I definitely like seeing that. I might have to go talk to somebody. Thank you, Willow. So here we are back on a different day. What's up, y'all? Welcome back to the journey. So we're actually heading down here towards the bridge. Oh man. So I actually got a few different things that I want to show you. And then we're going to get to working on this thing. And maybe get it good enough that we can walk across it finally. So let's go check it out. So a lot of the dirt that we've been moving around, you know, I've had it over here. It's been rained on a few times. You can see that the creek is actually still flowing, and I can actually show you some footage of what this looked like as of this morning. We actually had a lot of rain, as you can see. It even got to the point it was touching the bottom of the bridge, and it was just, oh my goodness, crazy. And yeah, but hopefully we won't have to worry about that, because we'll be able to walk across and not have to worry about crossing over here where the rocks are. Okay, so before I load up to get into the truck and go head over to Brother Paul's house to go pick up some much needed supplies, let's look and see at one of the little jobs that we did that leads to the bridge. And you probably have seen it in a couple other videos, either here and or possibly over at the Daily Scuttlebutt with IFF. And if you guys didn't know, that's our side channel. So I'll have that linked up here in the corner. You can go check that out. It's also linked at the end of the video if you would like to check it out there.
So guys, I ended up burning a pathway here all the way to the bridge. And after burning the pathway, I came and, hi babies, I came and tried to finish the porch, you know, because it looked all patchy. So I laid down some rocks with a shovel at first, and then thought to myself, hey dummy, I got a wagon. So I put that all in there, because I don't know how to drive Little Mac. So as I was all doing all of this here, he finally came, and I said, hey, give me some assistance here. Can you please help me finish my porch patch here? And he did. So he helped me finish this little portion here. This was right here, empty, all the way up to like right there. Oh, my finger. So yeah. Then I said, hey, do whatever you want with them rocks. If you want to fill this pathway up with rocks, then go for it. And so that's what he's doing, filling up the pathway with rocks, and then I'm leveling it out. So he said he wanted a pathway that doesn't have to be mowed constantly, so he doesn't get attacked by his chiggers and ticks as he's going by. So I said, ask and you shall receive. But he's sort of almost done with the rocks. Sort of. I still got a patch back there towards the RV. But he's up here leveling out the dirt, the path, so it's a smooth transition on either side of the bridge, just like he did on the other side. But dealing with rocks and Little Mac. Say hi. Yeah. I am completely drenched in sweat. And I feel like I sweated and dried in sweat. And I stink. And he just got here from a dentist appointment, so he hasn't sweat at all. So I put him to work. Oh yeah, he almost tipped the tractor over. I don't know how. I guess he turned it all the way and he had to shift his weight over to the other side. That was funny. There's a trash trio, or Aniksa calls it the trash pack. The trash pack trio. Oh yeah. So I told him we can't be putting any rocks over so close to the bridge, because when it rains, if it rains a lot, it'll wash those rocks off, because sometimes that water just comes right up. There's a little tip right there, and that's where the water, if it overflows, it'll wash all of that, and there's no point. Yeah, so that root probably belongs to that tree. Hey Mia, say hi Mia. Hi Lilu. She don't care, she's the tiniest one. Hey George. Hey Fleabag. He's not listening. Oh silly.
We also had a visit from my mom and one of our close family friends. Mr. Joe brought us over the riding lawnmower. This actually needs a little bit of work, so I'm going to have to dig into the motor on that one and or just wait for Dad. And then coming over here, we got our grill, gas grill. So this is actually another gift from Joe and Miss Josie. Thank you, thank you. So this is a gas grill right over here next to the griddle. So that's going to come in much needed, yeah, awesomeness. And we also got this little box. This is one of the things Mom had brought over. This little storage container. I don't know what we're going to do with this yet. Either I might attach it here to the water buffalo and or possibly utilize this as a storage for the big trailer for straps and stuff like that. I don't know yet. But I actually need to get this trailer ready to go for in the morning, because in the morning you guys will see we're going to head over to Brother Paul's, go pick up some supplies, and then we'll get to working on the bridge. So in the snap of my fingers, we'll be heading out in the morning. And just like that, it's the next day and we're rolling out. So let's go on the road. every great adventure always leads to a road unpaved. Alright, so I made it to my destination, and as soon as I got there, old Paul said, let's jump in the truck. We're heading somewhere. Where are we heading, Paul?
We're headed to the Sawmill.
Head to the Sawmill.
DNR Sawmill.
This DNR?
Uh-huh.
Alright. So,
Look at that oak.
and we're here, so let's get you flipped around.
Wow.
Whew, there's some big logs up on that truck. But we're gonna get up here, we're gonna jump out, we're gonna look around. Now, that's a sawmill, that's a big old blade. Coming over here just to look at some of this cedar. Cedar. And they got all kinds of stuff over here. Now this blacksmith and a woodworker, obviously I like seeing this, but I definitely like seeing that. I might have to go talk to somebody. No, I ain't afraid of snakes. Oh, he's a big old boy. All right, we made it back to the property. Let me see.
What are you doing, son?
I saw him. He poking his head out.
I should have backed that lady from the house. This is the 14 footers right here, and this is just all the new.
All right. That looks like some awesome bridge building material.
Put on top of their driveway. There's 3-4 pine slabs there. They wouldn't last very long. I usually put them back on and makes raised beds out of them.
Well, I had y'all set up on the side of the truck. They'll get the view of the tractor and whatnot. And fell over. Oh well, it was just time lapse anyway. But we got it loaded up. Let's go take a look. That's a whole trailer worth of cedar. I think that will finish the bridge. What do you think, Paul? I definitely appreciate you, sir.
Oh, you're more than welcome.
And let's get this camera turned off and we'll chat a bit. All right, we made it back to the property. So all that's left to do now is to unload and get to working on a bridge. So let's get busy. right, so there's the pile. We got it all unloaded. Not every single bit of this will be used on the bridge, but a good majority of it is. And then Glass is just gonna sweep up the trailer. She's gonna keep it as fire starter. so she says. But I think that's gonna be it for today. It is Sunday after all. This is a
Actually, you gotta modify it so that we can pick up our load. That secret squirrel stuff.
and yeah, well, it's gonna be palletized, so they should be able to put it in from the back. Hopefully. Action. Woo, man. So this is gonna be what, part 5? Part 5 of the build?
Oh, it's okay. Yeah, it's part 5 or whatever. We just finished offloading the trailer.
Yeah.
Full of wood.
Yeah, so for this video, this is like 4 days in the process.
Yep.
Yeah, we're not technically building today. It's just gathering materials to be able to get this thing finished up. So
yeah, we already separated them into 2 piles.
Yep.
Well, it was 3. One for burn, just like the little stuff. Another one for arts and craft projects, small builds. Yep. And this one for the bridge.
Yep.
Yeah.
And whatever I don't utilize for the bridge, you know, I try to leave some of the thicker stuff that we'd be able to use for projects in the future. So.
Yes.
And then anything else that's thin or not really used for anything will just go to the burn pile.
Yep, it will. So it'll all be used no matter what, one way or another.
Yep.
Yep.
But, all right. Are you ready to get back into a nice cool RV?
Yeah, before the sun really comes up.
Yeah. Yeah, we tried to get out here somewhat early. It was still past 10 o'clock.
Yeah, but not before 1, so
yeah.
Y'all stay cool. Hydrate out there.
Stay hydrated.
Yeah.
All right, well, last but not least.
Always thank a veteran at every chance you get.
Not only on Veterans Day, and we'll see you on the next one.
Bye.
Later, y'all.